Hello, dear students. In this session, we are going to learn a name reaction called Mannich reaction. Mannich reaction, it is a reaction between acetophenone or aromatic ketone that is having alpha hydrogen. It reacts with formaldehyde and secondary or primary amine as their hydrochlorides to give beta amino ketone. This is the condensation reaction called as Mannich reaction. Here acetophenone, formaldehyde and secondary amine, that is diethyl amine as its hydrochloride, react or condense with each other to give a beta amino ketone, alpha beta amino ketone. For the Mannich reaction, mechanism is starts with the formation of imine complex from diethyl amine and formaldehyde. Let us see the mechanism part. For Mannich reaction, the diethyl amine and formaldehyde react to give a imine complex as lone pair NH. This lone pair I will show with the red dots. This lone pair attacks on the carbon of the formaldehyde. This pi bond between the oxygen and carbon gets shifted to oxygen to give as an intermediate C2H5. The bond between the nitrogen and carbon. I will write hydrogen separately. Lone pair lost as nitrogen becomes positively charged. This is CH2O minus. Pi bond towards oxygen becomes negatively charged. This structure can be represented, or here the internal proton shift takes place to reappear the lone pair of nitrogen and to satisfy the oxygen negative charge on oxygen. Lone pair reappear. Now here CH2OH. This is the stable species. Now protonation of this H plus protonation of this will give CH2 from the formaldehyde, O, H, and the protonation, due to protonation, this hydrogen from the protonation. Now oxygen becomes positively charged due to loss of lone pair. So oxygen lone pair. Now this positively charged oxygen and H2O. As a H2O, it eliminates from this compound as a simple molecule. Loss of water molecule minus H2O. This lone pair satisfies the positive charge upon loss of water molecule created on this carbon, gets satisfied by the shift of lone pair to form a pi bond between nitrogen and CH2 to give this is a pi bond formed due to loss of lone pair. Now nitrogen becomes positively charged. This is CH2. This is imine double bond. This is amine becomes imine. This is imine species formed from the diethyl amine and formaldehyde in the first step of the reaction. Now the alpha carbon or alpha hydrogen species, that is acetophenone in its enol form C double bond O CH3. This is the keto form of acetophenone. It can be converted to enol form like this. Double bond becomes single bond by the shift of hydrogen, that is proton. Now this becomes right CH2. This is in alkene double bond, all OH hydroxyl group, enol form. This enol form of acetophenone gives attack on the carbon of the imine. Now we will write CH2 double bond N here. I will write N C2H5 C2H5. This pi bond attacks on this. Now due to shift of pi bond to form a carbon-carbon bond, here will be the positive charge on nitrogen imine complex. As you see, there is positive charge. This pi bond gets shifted to nitrogen to reappear its lone pair. Here carbon becomes positively charged when pi bond attacks towards the carbon of the imine. this lone pair of oxygen get shifted to form a double bond to give a product A C double bond O due to loss of proton and the positive charge on oxygen. I will write with the now this carbon CH2, this CH2 bond CH2. Now CH2 bond CH2 of the formaldehyde. Now here nitrogen C2H5, the lone pair get reappeared on the nitrogen. With the loss of proton minus H plus to reappear this lone pair of oxygen, the bond between this OH gets shifted to oxygen and proton gets lost to form a compound and the product C double bond O CH2 bond CH2 bond N C2H5 C2H5. Here this CH2 is from the formaldehyde, this is from acetophenone group, this is from diethylamine group. That is the lone pair. Carbonyl carbon having first priority. To next alpha carbon, beta carbon. At beta position, beta carbon, there is a amino group, whether it is primary or secondary. In this case, it is a secondary amino group. A secondary, that is beta amino ketone, is the product for Mannich reaction. In this way, in first state, the imine complex is formed from the formaldehyde and diethylamine, that is secondary amine. On this imine complex, the enol form of acetophenone gives attack to form the corresponding product, that is the beta amino ketone. This is the general mechanism for the Mannich reaction. Hope you will understand. Thank you.